Hey, what's up, guys? Late video tonight, but I'm just gonna go for it and see how this video does on my main channel. So for tonight, we're going to be reviewing the eLeaf iStick 60-watt temperature control mod. I recently picked this device up. Basically, my 50-watt went out. That's the one that you guys probably normally see me with, that big old silver one. It just it kicked the bucket. So the only other battery I had was the iStick 30-watt, which the charge doesn't hold very long, so I needed another um, mini box mod, I guess you want to call it, or whatever. But anyways, guys, so this mod's actually pretty cool. First off, I want to give a shout out to Vapor Vortex. They are not paying me to mention them, but they're a pretty dope vape shop here in Phoenix, Arizona, so shout out to Vapor Vortex. Also, eLeaf is not paying me in any way to do this video, so I just want to kind of put that disclaimer out there. I'm doing this solely on my own accord. But this is a fairly new device. It's been out for a couple of months, but people are still, learning about it. And like I said, the guys at Vapor Vortex, they were pretty cool about it. They pretty much ran out of them, so they only had what was in the display case, and of course, they didn't have the box and everything that it comes with. So they gave me like a huge discount on it, which is pretty cool. But one of the things I found very interesting is, like, unlike the iStick 30 where the battery is built in to the mini box, eLeaf has decided, and along with their 100-watt mod also, now you do need to get an 18650 battery, which to me it's better that way because over time, as you keep charging the battery, the cells deteriorate, and eventually it won't hold the charge very long. So at least with this mod, I can service the battery by buying a new one and replacing it, which is great. Like I said, it takes the 18650 battery, and you can find those like online between $7 to $15, just depending where you shop. Shop smart. But yeah, so I noticed that they kind of went with that direction. And one of the things that I was afraid of with this was because the battery door is magnetic. So, I was afraid that I was going to, push it off. But it's actually, the magnets are holding very, very, very well. I really have to give it up to them. The design itself is stellar beyond anything. I do like just how the curve is. It fits comfortably. It's another one of those mods that can hide in your hand. So, it doesn't feel like you're holding like a smartphone or anything like that. Like the, what's the other ones that they have out there? Like the Sigelli, those are bigger. They're like cell phone size. This fits, discreetly in your hand. So it has the 510 connection on the top, and it is spring-loaded pin. So that little pin right there is spring-loaded to adjust to make a good solid connection. I do like the 4 grooves that it has over there to allow a little bit more. I would say like air, like if you have anything that has like an opening hole in the bottom screw to allow air to get in. So you can pretty much like put like a Kangaroo Pro Tank 3, but I wouldn't suggest it. I would definitely go with like a sub mini tank, which is one of the things that I didn't get with it. This usually comes with a combo pack. It comes with the mod itself and then the Mellow 2 sub-ohm tank, but that I didn't get that with it. They didn't have any, so that's also why I got the discount. So yeah, it has your basic stuff. You guys can see right here, you got your firing button right there. 5 clicks turns it on, 5 clicks turns it back off. I believe 3 clicks switches between variable watt and variable voltage. And you got your little display down here. Nice display, nothing too flashy. And you also have your temperature or watt or volt control right here, up and down. And if you hold them two simultaneously, you can lock your settings so it won't change on accident. And then there's this last button down here which actually switches it from a regular mod to a temperature control mod, where if you're using titanium or nickel to make your coils, you can adjust the heat temperature, and then that way you're getting a nice cool solid vape. Also, with some of the tanks out there that do have 2 airflow controls, one for the air that you're going to take in, and the other to cool the vape as you're inhaling it, so you're not getting a very hot, kind of stinging burn vape cloud when you're taking a, your hit or your draw. I don't have that. The sub tank mini does not do that, but a lot of the new sub tanks, sub ohm tanks, basically have that now, which is good because if you're vaping at high wattages or high volts, the vape can get really warm. So if you have that extra airflow valve, you can actually cool down the vape while you're taking a draw. So I'm going to take a couple of demos just to show you guys. I'm using the e-juice I'm using in here is an 80-20 mixture, so it's 80 VG, 20 PG. So it's not full max VG. And right now we're at 22.5 watts at 4.32 volts, and it's reading my coil at 0.83 ohms. So let's go. So, like, the vapor production I'm getting is still cool. It's not warm at all. But again, it's at low watts. Not even at half yet. It's close to half, as this is a 60 watt. So let's kind of bring it up and see where it starts to get warm at. So let's go to 25 watts. Still about the same temperature. It's not going too hot. So let's bring it up to 30. I think 30 is going to be my cutoff. I really never vape beyond 30 watts. Yeah, there it goes. It's starting to get warm. And it's getting that little kind of burnt taste also as well. Yeah, let's go up to 35. See what it does at 35. Yeah, that's cut off for me. It's already starting to get pretty much up there, so we'll bring it back down to what I normally vape at. But anyways, really cool itself. I'll probably do a review if I get another tank that has the dual airflow to control the actual temperature of the vape. Also, I'm waiting for a Quasar Infinity RDA. It's a clone, actually, so it's not the actual one. But I'm going to try that out. It's actually going to be my first step into dripping, so I'm going to try that out, see how that goes. And, yeah. So, last thing I forgot to mention, though, is that one of the cool things about this is that you do have to get the 18650 battery for it, but you don't necessarily need an external charger unless you're going to have multiple batteries, as you can charge the battery from the micro USB port on the bottom. So that is something that I think really sets this aside from a couple of them, that you can actually not only charge it, but you can use it as a pass-through or passover, where you can connect it if it's down on battery and you can still vape while it's charging. So that's something that's really nice too. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for my review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, just let me know what you guys think. And, well, you'll see me in the next one. Good night, guys.